We're back, grinders. What's up? How you doing? Did you miss it? Did you miss the gaming grindhouse? I'm sure you did. So hit that grindhouse button, hit that like button. We're gonna call it the grindhouse button, and get ready for a show of shows. Hold on. Where's my music? Where's my music? The sirens are going on.
You do here.
Well, look, I already told you. I deal with the goddamn customers so the engineers don't have to.
How brutal you say you've done it now, shutting down studios like Tango and Arkin. Oh, how about your coffee, man? It's just a bunch of
Grindhouse music.
Leaving us all with a bitter taste. We're left feeling so rash. You think you're making moves? Yeah, you're feeling so sly, but your decisions got us all asking why. Tango and Arkin, gone in the blink of an eye. We're left here wondering, was it all just a lie? Oh, Matt Buddy, the coffee may be cold and cheap, but shutting down studios, that ain't no leap. We won't be fooled by your corporate games. We're raising our voices, calling out, showing names. As ears and our voices calling out your names. Feeling booty, they be clowning all day. No high impact games, they just here to play. They don't know about awards, they just shitting up the place, jumping around, making everyone become erased. Tango makers of hi-fi rush. Booty ain't got a clue. Shut them down cause they got something new. They say don't need fancy graphics or big explosions, just two clowns entertaining, causing commotions. Feeling booty, bringing trash to the crowd. No need for serious games. Xbox will never be proud. Phil loves his trophies, all clown, being chill with the silly antics, screening his name. Phil.
Is that a deal?
Screening his name. Xbox is a no-show. Sachi got the keys. Phil spent all the dough. Booty stinking up the place. What a disgrace. Money troubles hitting hard. No time to waste. Phil and Booty bringing trash to the crowd. No need for serious games. Xbox will never be proud. Phil loves his trophies, all clowns, being a shill with the silly antics, screening his name.
Phil.
Screening his name. Phil, never be proud.
It's really to make sure that when they come to work, that there are as many obstacles removed as possible so that they can just focus on the game. So the more that they, and a studio, the more that studio's got to worry about what's going on back at Xbox or worry about budgeting or planning, it just takes away from working on the game. So my really, my day is a combination of air traffic control and firefighting to just make sure that they have gotten everything.
You do here.
Well, look, I already told you. I deal with the goddamn customers so the engineers don't have to.
What's up, grinders? How you doing out there? Yes, the Grindhouse is open after a little bit of a delay of the timelines. Hope everybody is having a great time, man. What a week. It's Friday, my goodness. Back from Grindscation, and it's been wild. I went away for a few days. I might as well went away for a month. My goodness gracious. But anyway, I'm glad to be back at the Gaming Grindhouse and welcoming the grind is coming on in. Bring it in. There's standing room only today. There's standing room only. Dude, I love Office Space. That is wild. The shout out to who's this? Thrifty. What's up, Thrifty? I was on his show on Wednesday night. Shout out to Thrifty, man. Congrats on the channel. Keep going strong, man, with that one. Member for 14 months. Let's go, grinders. Hit all the buttons and remember, friends don't let friends buy Xbox. Oh, damn. Get them, Grindhounds. Get them. Ice Queen Gaming, member for 14 months. Golden Grinders. Thank you so much, Ice Queen Gaming. Welcome to the VIP. You've been there. How's do Neil, Mr. Tennis, Diablo, Dogmata? What's up? You like that song? Yeah, Booty. That is a Gaming Grindhouse record exclusive. So if you want to hear those songs day one and more coming your way, we just had a couple just drop. Yeah, I've been making some more music there. Ultimate Grinders, yes, Grinds Pass as we call it here. Songs like that song called Twin Cheeks. Pause. That song is called Twin Cheeks. Gaming Grindhouse records coming straight at you. But yes. But anyway, let's go to this one. But that is called our Twin Cheeks. What did I have dropped this week? What did I make this week? Oh, What About Xbox? That was dropped a couple of days ago. I think it was that yesterday. And then also Tough Being Green with Nintendo in the middle. That is another song that was there. And then a legendary song, Round 2, Just Buy a PS5, came your way. And then we also have the Matt Booty Blues, Phil Ness Circus, a wonderful array of songs. We also had Booster Series Soft, Bring the Fight. These are all on a playlist. Summer Games Fest, you heard that one. Astrobot Hype, Spread It Out, PlayStation. Where is the PlayStation Showcase? That was just another thing. What? Walk and Talk in the Shadows. And it goes on and on. Would You Ship That? Another popular fan favorite there. And here was the one that we heard today. Exclusively a little taste called Twin Cheeks. What do you do here, Booty? And then Sarah. But those are some more. You get a whole lineup, man. Grinds Pass. There it is. There it is. The music that always hits on that one. Let me get over here. It's been a while, so I don't even know. Yo, dude, things are covering, man. It is craziness going on here. What's up, Eric? How you doing, man? Richard Farmer, what's up? Damn, spell check. What did I mess up, Eric? Did I mess up something in the thing? I was doing this fast. Did I miss something? Hold on. Let's see. Skip what's going on. No, I think okay, I think we're good. Well, first thing that grinds, yeah, this shit is getting out of hand. We didn't get it, but the first thing that kind of like, one thing that affects me, and I just wanted to bring it up here, is the PlayStation rewards. This is something that shocked me. I was like, excuse me? The PlayStation card, where you get points, and you can redeem them in Sony rewards and get, I got a VR, I got all kind of like PlayStation points to buy games on that stuff, and I use that credit card. Now, apparently, that credit card is going to do something else, but the rewards ends at the end. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Eric. I thought I'd messed up something. Who knows? I'm bad typer. But yeah, so that basically kind of ticked me off because now at the end of this year, I'm not going to be able to get rewards anymore, or like accumulate points because they're shutting down that store. They had a lot of things. They had cameras in there. They had speakers. I think I got headphones. I've been using it for over 7 years. So we'll see where they take the card there, but I think the reward system is done. So that ticked me off because that was a nice little thing that I'll put everything on there so I could get, points and use it to, get gift cards and also some other electronic products because I'm an electronic geek per se there. But yeah, that's going away. So if you do use now, just to clarify, this is not the stars, PlayStation stars, and the rewards that you get for doing things on the PlayStation in the phone app. That is not the same thing. This is their rewards where they had a Sony rewards where you could get all different electronics by using your credit card and buying things with Sony, Sony products, Sony movies, movie tickets, things like that. So that's the thing that is going away on there. So, but that affected me, and I thought to mention that because that was a cool perk that I could just, use that to kind of feed the need on that one. But yes, and Discord is working on the PS5, and also there was an update to the portal, and I haven't updated the portal yet, but it came too late. So just to kind of describe my experience, I brought the portal with me on my trip, and signing into the internet, I saw the update, but I couldn't get the update because it was coming out later, and it kind of shit on me that I couldn't sign into the hotel Wi-Fi. I had to go through my phone, which didn't work. It was kind of, it looked good, but the lag was just too much. So I didn't play my portal while I was away. And now I see with the update, you're able to now link to websites and go in through protected websites that have, like, you got to sign in and things like that, typically in hotels and restaurants and public Wi-Fis there. So I'm glad that happened, but it happened a couple days too late. I couldn't utilize it. But it'll be interesting to use it again. But I still appreciate native gaming. Like, if I have to bring it on my laptop or bring it on my Legion Go, like, I do appreciate, like, having that cloud device. You once you leave your home, that portal, good luck. Like, you got to make sure you have a good Wi-Fi. And sometimes the experience may vary depending on the Wi-Fi. So native gaming, I definitely think, I still appreciate that there. Like, I'm there struggling on my portal, and my kids are playing on the Switch, and they're having a grand old time. Like, damn it, the internet sucks here. What's up, Matty Beast? How you doing, Neil? What's up, Michael Meridian? Moradin? I don't know, Meridian. I don't know why I call that. What's up, did Diablo? Ryan, RPG Gaming. Yo, what's up, RPG? How you doing? Dribble. What's up? Come on in here, hit that like button. What's up, Billy? Akira? What's up? Asim, how you doing? But yes, so that was kind of a couple of things that, from my experience, just want to share some things that happened to me as I was away traveling with that thing. So so hopefully this new update now lets you access these Wi-Fi areas, and I have to try it now with those. And then but what's up, Henry? How you doing? Come on in. Let me see what I got here. So yeah, topic wise, like, a lot of things going on. And one of the craziest things while I was away. What's up, Cloud? We got Cloud Strife in here, man. We got Just Buy a PS5, the OG. There he is. Brian M, what's up? Got Great Britain? Yeah. That's right. But yeah, it's been kind of crazy. And one of the things that really was wild was, man, oh man, did Nintendo come out of there? What's up, Phil Bosch? Did Nintendo come out and just say, yeah, we got a show for you? Yo, Nintendo. I tell you. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about our good old Nintendos. Yeah. Listen. You may not like the Goo Goo Gagas. I don't know if this thing works anymore. I think it works. You may not like Goo Goo Gagas. And Nintendo just does what it does, right? But Nintendo knows their audience. They know. And the thing is that they deliver. And you can't take that away from them. Like, I admit, I grew out of Nintendo. I did. But seeing what they're doing, like, my kids are excited for a lot of these things. That's right, Don John. Skip. But like, the Mario Party Jamboree, dude, I'm on it. I'm on that. My kids, we play Mario Party all the time. There's actually a Demon Souls Mario Party coming out in July. It's not a Mario Party, but it's a Mario Party game with Demon Souls in it. My son's going crazy about that one. We're gonna get that. It's good family stuff there. But that's the thing, like, Nintendo has carved its way as either the main, like, a family device, or as another console to go with your PC, PlayStation, Xbox. And Nintendo has done that effectively. So they're not like they are not on the same level as there, so their game shouldn't be there. But I'm telling you, I can't believe they have lined up. So they announced the Mario Party stuff, right? So Mario Party, Super Mario Party, man. I'm getting on that one. Then Nintendo comes out there, and they just drop. Where's my bookmark? Then where the hell is my stuff? I had it up here. Listen, there it is. This is what Nintendo. And look at the views, dude. Metroid Prime 4. Holy crap! And they're gonna line that up with the Switch 2. Hook, line, and sinker. Bloop. I don't have a bloop sound, but there. Bloop. Metroid Prime. Mario and Luigi Brothers Ship, which is like a co-op type game. I wish they did a more of open world co-op and not the kind of like RPG-ish type co-op thing. But that looks very interesting. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, another remake. They do those as well. They also did Donkey Kong Returns again on that one. Dragon Quest. And then the Echoes of Wisdom. I think that is the Zelda game, which you play as Zelda, not Link. So Nintendo is set, man. Next year is going to be crazy. It is going to be crazy next year. All we need now is we just need that Sony showcase. We need to know what's coming from Sony next year. We know Death Stranding 2, and we need to know what's next. And then we'll have a lineup of 2025 to be crazy. That's the final piece. Because we have an idea of if Microsoft could drop Fable and Perfect Dark, which I don't know about Perfect Dark. I don't think that's coming out. But if they could drop Fable, and Fable looks like that and plays well, that might be good. But GTA 6, it's going to be wild, dude. It's going to be wild. I'm down for Black Myth Wukong. I saw the gameplay, man. That looks damn good. I'm liking these games, man. I'm almost done with Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade is friggin' awesome. I'm loving that game, man. The combat in Stellar Blade is just, it is awesome. It has such great pacing in Stellar Blade of like how you just like you approach more cautiously in the beginning, and as you keep leveling up and you're getting all these abilities and dodges and all that other stuff, it just opens up and you just want to fight. That's the incredible thing. Yeah, Zelda game where you play as Zelda, right? Who would have thought? And correct me if I'm wrong. I don't even know if that is that the first time you played as Zelda, or there was other games you played as Zelda? I don't know. I think that's the first time. But hey, they do what they do. I'm hyped for Metroid. I want definitely, Switch to Metroid. That seems nice to me. What's up, Taran? Switch to Metroid. That definitely seems like a perfect lineup right there. And maybe there's some added benefits with the Switch 2 with this one. But I gotta say, man, Nintendo, I didn't think Nintendo was gonna like really flex that much. I thought they were gonna kind of cruise out the rest of this year and really deliver things around when the Switch 2 comes out. And Nintendo dropped their dates, man, and they have a real pretty fire end of this year. So they did an incredible job. And yeah, I know it's a lot of some of the things like Nintendo keeps doing what Nintendo does and why they get away with it. And this is horseshit. But you know what? They make games for their audience. They know what the fans want and they deliver on what the fans want. Oh, 2 CDI games. There you go. Thank you, Torasaki. Yeah, 2 CDI, they had playable Zelda, if that counts. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I remember there was. I remember there wasn't a time you played Zelda. But yeah, it was old. But yeah, like I really think they did. I was like, whoa, that's some nice interesting stuff coming from Nintendo on their showcase. I thought they were just gonna kind of cruise it out for the rest of this year, and they didn't. And Nintendo really showed how they could just announce stuff, drop release dates, and just say, and away we go. And I gotta give them the credit for that stuff. And they're gonna be going with fire going into their next console whenever that comes out, if it's in March or whatever the hell it is next year. So we'll see where it goes from here. But I tell you, great games are coming to most platforms. Oh shit! Pause. But yeah, the other thing that came out from all this is oh yeah, and the Horizon does look good too. The Horizon does look good as well. I think so. The Horizon does look good on the Lego Horizon. We'll see. We'll see about that. And Astrobot is looking good. We're in again a little bit you know, these kind of, like, I find that there's places for some of these games. Goo Goo Gagas. There's times. There's fun times. Like, nothing. Everything doesn't be ripping off heads and shooting things. There's balance. I always said it balance. You never want one of the same flavor. Think about if you have to eat vanilla ice cream forever. But yeah, see, Neil's like Metroid Prime 4. Hell yeah. Yo, this game has been in development forever, this Metroid game. Like, I remember it went away. They announced it. They changed developers. And then they came back. Then they announced just a title screen. And now they finally showed the game. So there's a lot of great games coming. Like, there's a lot of good stuff coming in the second year. We're kind of in that summer kind of hold. We're waiting for the August thing. You know, I said August is going to be crazy. There's going to be tons of games in friggin' August coming out. And that's the start of the second half of this year. But one of the things that came up, let me see if I just want to make sure I have like the timeliness of this stuff, is that one of the things came up is Xbox skip. We are finding out more and more that third-party games, and probably the biggest one that stood out to me was the Capcom Marvel versus Capcom Fighting Collection. Holy Spirits, activate!
Prepare ship! Prepare ship for ludicrous speed!
Oh, baby. Prepare ship for ludicrous speed. I'm ready for this. What's up, Jemiah? Oh, shit, man. Nassim he's throwing shade. He said, Metroid's trash. Oh, damn. But Marvel, this is a collection of games. Oh, come on. Skip! A collection, including Marvel vs. Capcom DOICE. Number 2. Yeah, gaming rut, by the way, right, Don John? Yeah, we're in a gaming rut. Oh, shit, it's over. But, my God. Online! Online! Let's go. Yo. I saw the things listed. It was everything. It was PlayStation, Switch, everything. But what about Xbox? These are head scratches. I don't understand. I don't get it. Oh, yes. X-Defiant added Team Deathmatch. That's right. I don't know. Andy says, no surprise that Capcom skip Xbox because bots don't buy games, dude. It's on PC. Yo, Jemiah, hey, keep it down low, Jemiah. Don't expose yourself like that. It's in the ecosystem. It's in the ecosystem. Oh, I thought you were talking about other ways of getting those games. Oh shit, pause, Jemiah. I thought that was some PC insight there. It's on the ecosystem. Oh, okay, got you, Jemiah. We got you. It's on PC. It's on an Xbox. But what I find is interesting, and again, there's a lot of kind of discussion. Is it the engine? Is it the engine? What is going on? Is it the Capcom? Is there some things going on here? And it's coming to PS4, which is backwards compatible with PS5, which Xbox is a backwards compatible. Your games always come with you. So I don't know how backwards compatibility is an issue unless making it for the Xbox One is a problem. And scaling up, I don't know. But it's just so strange. because I can guarantee you, like, I can guarantee you, I don't even know, man. I don't know how they did this. I don't even know how you leave it out. And then we start seeing more. We start seeing some more games. Phil's big in Japan, apparently. Romancing Saga 2. And again, if you love these games, that's great. If I'm going to buy them all day one, I'm getting the Marvel vs. Capcom one, definitely. But it's just like there's this motif of just games skipping. And what's crazy, and when I'm going to skip it, I'm going to say, skip! Xbox skip! What I don't get is that the words that come out of Phil's mouth, and this is where I said it's about choice. It's about where you play your games, right? And Phil constantly says every single time, we want to enable developers to do what they want, to put their games everywhere. Game Pass, this stuff, our cloud, all this allows to get developers buy-in. And he talks about that so many times in his interview. He is just like, well, developers. And this is where I don't get. It's like developers. And I said, Phil, they are choosing other platforms. They're not choosing you. That's the problem. You keep talking about choice, but nobody's choosing you. Fear Effect, skip. Marvel, skip. Skip. Romancing Saga 2, skip. Feels big in Japan, pause. I don't understand, Phil, because you say you're enabling developers to do. Well, come on. When he's talking to Shaggy, zoinks. When he had the Shaggy interview, Phil, what was all this stuff? We are enabling developers. We're enabling them to do this. We're giving them the opportunities to do this and all this. What was the IGN Phil Spencer interview? It's like we like all this buy-in from the community, from the development. Oh damn, where is it, Phil? All this buy-in, like where, Phil? Where is it, Phil?
Vision of what you're trying to do. When you get punched in the face, you get back up.
Oh damn, pause.
There's only one word to describe you, and I'm gonna spell it out for you. S-A-W-F-T.
Black Myth Wukong. Skip. Phil, you got punched in the face, he said.
And you try to go do things. So, like, I'm not really one who looks back and say, I wish I would have done this or that. If you're in a position like this, you just, with the team that we have, you just have to believe and you have to keep pushing forward and take the feedback from amazing customers that talk to us every day.
Skip! Are you taking the feedback right now, Phil? Skip!
Has the calculus changed? You kind of spoke to Game Pass a little bit and how much of a value proposition it has increased after today even, but has the calculus changed on how much Game Pass subscriptions are valued at Microsoft versus direct sales? Like, because now, when Game Pass started, it was, wow, this sounds really cool, and you've pledged to put every first-party release in there, and at the beginning, there weren't a lot of those, but now you're almost, like you had a whole show full of them. So kind of how does that metric for success, like how does Game Pass influence the success of the business?
The thing
I don't know, Shaggy. What do you think? I don't know. What is he going to say next? I don't know, Shaggy. Phil, what are you going to say?
thing I look at every morning is how many people played on our platforms and how long did they play. If they played through the subscription or they paid buying their games or they're playing a free-to-play game, I honestly, that's not the most important thing. Game Pass.
I think Phil was drunk during the show. He seems a little off, a little goofy.
I love it. I think it's the thing I really love about Game Pass. Let me think. In our show today, a game like Mixtape, like an awesome game that we can go invest in, and Game Pass gives us an ability. you can go invest in Call of Duties and Diablos all day, and we love that.
Talk
but
about
you
the
also
support,
get to invest
Phil. I
in
want to
new
hear
things
support.
that come out, and we just think that's a really important part of the equation. So we don't have like one. No, Game Pass is up double digits. Like, and in most of its growth, we said it. PC is growing really well.
I don't know, Shaggy. I think he's lying. What do you think? Zoinks! I don't know, Scoobs. Let's see what he said, Scoobs. I don't know. He just said double digits.
Cloud's growing really well. But if somebody decides they want to buy their games and build their library, peace. Like there's
Peace.
no, we need to
Skip.
turn everybody into this or that. We just want people to play.
I want to talk
Skip.
Howard with a camera rolling. Something like Fallout, I would argue is that after the TV show blows up and they'll staying out of your way and letting you run
and grow our business. But I'll say the thing that we challenge ourselves to do is to try to do new things. Like I think if I go back 8 years ago, we said,
as somebody that covers Xbox, I can't imagine how it was for you.
It's always about enabling developers, enabling this and that. He says it in here, and it's just like, listen, how when developers are skip your platform? Shaggy, read the tapes. I don't understand it. Because he constantly says we're enabling developers to get more power. The developers have the opportunities to put their games in more places. And Phil, for example, they could put their games on your platform and be on PC Game Pass. They could be on PC Game Pass. They could be on the PC Store. They could be on Windows. They could be on your Xbox console. They could be in your Xbox Cloud. But yeah, they're gonna be in Game Pass then. But like, they could be there already. Why are they skit in you? I don't understand that logic, because you talk about you have the tools, you have the opportunities you give the opportunities for developers.
no, I mean, we're still, and I hope we show this today, we're going to be about building great games for people to play, about giving them choice on Xbox to go play. We've got a broader library of games. The thing I'm starting to see, which I really love, is the organic collaboration between our teams that are coming out and trying to build a community of creators that, I mean, you and I will go back to the time of Xbox where we basically had 4 games: Fable, Forza, Gears, Halo, and we would just...
Illness. You've said it. Phil enables. So if you are the Dalai Lama, the grand Pumbaa of giving opportunities to developers and giving them the ways to grow and all these things, and whether it's in Game Pass or just with your platform or with the tools that you offer, why? Like, I just don't get how they're skip in you. He always says, what does he say? Phil says about enabling developers for their platforms. What's up, Freddie? And again, what is? Hey, you want to know what? Let's dress up Satya. Let's have Satya say it, because Satya is the one who says it all the time, right?
Games to more gamers on all platforms. Close of Activision, Blizzard, and King. We think that now we have the ability to really do what we've always set out to do, which is build great games and deliver them to folks across all platforms, right? Games to more gamers on all platforms. Edison, which is doing more with less.
Oh, more
we're
less.
doing with our content, with our our cloud and community.
If we're an Xbox customer, the thing I want you to know is this is about delivering great exclusive games for you that ship on platforms where Game Pass exists. And that's our goal. That's why we're doing this. That's the root of this partnership that we're building. And the close of Activision, Blizzard,
And King, we think that now we have the ability to really do what we've always set out to do, which is build great games and deliver them to folks across all platforms, right? Which is Xbox and consoles, the PCs, and now even including mobile gaming and cloud gaming. So we're excited about our best work in gaming. It's a core business for us. But
man, whole slate. It's wild. I lied, right? Oh my goodness. It's wild. But he always says it's about choice. And like I said before, they're not choosing you. The developers or the gamers. Look at the sales of the console. Look at the subscription growth. Look at cloud growth. Look at all these things. You are not growing. That's the reason why you had that February show. And now games are skip your platform. Why? Technical challenges? How is there technical challenges when you supposedly built the box of we heard you? The Xbox was built on, we heard you. We've listened to the devs. We've given you what you wanted. You wanted more power. We've given you more power. You wanted an accessible device. We've given you that. We've given you the tools. If you listen to the devs, then why are the devs choosing not to? Like, I feel like when I see these things, I feel like we're back to the OG Xbox, when games would just skip the platform. PlayStation would just get these games and it'll just be like auto default exclusives. And I'll be on Xbox, skip? Why? And I can't believe it. Like, I understand maybe some of these small, like some of these other games, but I believe Romancing the Saga, wait, I bet you it was 360. Let me see. Yeah, like Romancing the Saga was on Xbox. That's a Square Enix game. Wait a second. What do you mean, a Square Enix? I thought they chose Phil.
Spencer! Phil Spencer!
What?
Phil Spencer, baby, let's go! Yes! Yes!
Wait a second.
Yes! Yes!
Wait a second. Hold the phone. I thought Phil broke bread with them. I thought Phil is in bed with Square Enix now. They shook hands on stage. Dude passed the freaking kidney stone screaming his name. I thought we were there. I thought it's over. I thought they won't get skipped.
Big 発表の前に超特別なスペシャルゲストをお呼びさせてください。
But before we make that announcement, I would like to bring in a very special guest.
僕の長きにわたる友人でもあり、そしてご自身が熱心なね、ファイナルファンタジー14のファンでもあります。
This is my longtime friend and fellow Final Fantasy XIV fan,
フィル・スペンサー。
Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer, baby, let's go! Yes!
改めましてマイクロソフトゲーミング CEO のフィル・スペンサーさんです。ぜひ大きな拍手をお願いします。
I'm pleased to welcome the CEO of Microsoft Gaming, Mr. Phil Spencer. A round of applause for him.
Phil Skip
フィルさん、
Spencer.
本当にお忙しい中、ようこそお越しくださいました。
Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us here today.
We made a deal.
そう、ここにフィルさんに登場していただいたということは、そうです。
And, well,
What a
the fact
deal.
that Phil is here means...
世界中からご要望いただき、本当に辛抱強くお待ちいただいて、本当にありがとうございます。
we have received requests for this from all over the world, so we are really happy to present this today.
ファイナルファンタジー14、Xbox バージョンがついに登場します。
Final Fantasy 14 for Xbox.
Phil Skip!
これによってですね、ファイナルファンタジー14のコミュニティはより強く、さらに拡大していくと思ってます。
Phil, say your shit!
14を発表できること、
Phil!
ファンタジー14のプレ
Say
イヤーの
something, Phil!
僕から
プレイヤーの皆さんと一緒に
Phil, say
これは
something!
この
And what can you
Phil!
tell our Warriors of Light about your hopes for the finish?
FF14 を世界的な成功に導いていることに刺激を受けていますし、
Phil, say
Xbox コミ
something!
ュニティと光の選手たちが皆安
Phil!
心安全に、そして何よりも
Speak your
楽しく
shit!
遊べるようにしたいと思っていま
Why is
す。
Phil not saying anything?
And we also see
There it
this
is.
as a seminal moment in our relationship with you and the Final Fantasy team as we look to partner more closely together in the future.
Oh, shit!
There's only
Oh, shit!
to describe you, and I'm gonna spell it out for you. S-A-W-F-T.
Skip! You broke bread! This is a relationship building thing! You put a ring on it, Phil! You put a ring on it! And now you're getting skip? What's happening, Phil? Why are they not choosing you? He's your friend! It's his friend! This is a pivotal moment!
Prepare ship! Prepare ship!
How are you getting skip? Phil! A pivotal moment!
で、吉田さんとファイナルファンタジーチームとこうやって話せるのは本当に重要な瞬間だと思っていますし、これからより一層連携
So both platforms.
両方のプラットフォームでプレイ可能です。
So as far as the hardware goes, it can be played on Xbox Series XS, so both platforms.
そして高速ロードもちろん対応させていただいてます。
Of course.
Phil, why are you making these deals? What's happening, Phil?
Is that a deal?
No, I keep losing at deals, and I don't want to make a deal anymore. I am leaving, and you can't stop me. I'm packing my bags.
Oh my God, Phil. Phil has something to say. He had to say something, everybody. He had a big announcement at the show. This part was cut out. I got the uncut footage of right here. Phil Spencer clearing up the confusion of what the deal meant when he broke bread and said it's done.
Is that a deal?
No, I keep losing at deals, and I don't want to make a deal anymore. I am leaving, and you can't stop me. I'm packing my bags. Very, very calm down to this. A bump in the road comes, and it should be sarcastic. I won't be coming back until Saturday when you leave. She's gonna try to stop me, but she can't.
Man, Phil. That was the uncut footage of this interview. We only saw the beginning of it. We never saw how he keeps losing at deals. Now we know why they're called Xbox Skip. It was a bad deal, Phil. They touted you on stage like grand old Mickey Mouse. Oh, boy. And you can't close the deal. This was a pivotal moment of you and Square Enix, and moving forward, you're two peas in a pod. And now they said, we're Skip? Oh, Skip? You again. And we're back to the beginning. Phil, we need your ass back on stage. You need to renew that deal. You got to put 2 rings on it. Cosmic Hero with the 20 on a Friday. Yo, Jez, what's good? It's total crap storm out here with Xbox and Skip. Credit to Grinder Tehran for that name, Skipbox. Skipbox. And the PS dude's freaking out over Sony rewards, even though PS Stars exist. I know I covered that in the beginning. 2024 shorts making gamers the clowns, dude. The grifters all over the place. They don't know where to begin. They're like, we like it. We don't like it. We don't know. We don't like it. Do we like it? Do we not like it? Maybe. Yes. Do we like it? Nah. Maybe. Oh, we hate it. No, we want it. We love it. Clowns upon friggin' clowns. Phil Skipper. Oh, shit.
Gaming.
He's just standing there, not saying anything.
Gaming.
Oh, shit.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
Strike up the band, get your scooters ready, get Cartwheel Call out here. Wait, you think we got talent at our studios? Wait, let me show you something. Let me show you Cartwheel Call. You don't know the kind of deal you sold here. Phil Skipper. Gilligan and Skipper 2. Phil Spencer Skipper. But this was a breaking moment, and now they're skipping them. You know what? I don't know, man. Phil keeps losing the deals. He can't stop making deals anymore. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on. But that was a breaking. There was a pivotal deal. A pivotal deal. Pivotal deals. Oh, Phil's still talking. What is he doing over here? Phil Ness. The big floppy red shoes. It's just the crazy thing is that this guy, like, I don't know. And you know what's crazy is they have no response. They'd have no kind of like, these games are skipping the platform. And shout out to Zoobs. What's up, Zooby Tech? Like, he put together a list of the Xbox skip list. And we got the yellow chair coming out with his stuff, wildness there. But where is it? Now I gotta find the thing. Here it is. Now, oh, and then a whole bunch of limited run games were announced, and they are doing Xbox skip. Now, they came out and said earlier that they don't make those games because they don't sell on Xbox. The install base is not big enough for them to warrant the development of a physical version for the limited run games. So a lot of these, like the Toomba and things like that, Fear Effect on there. But just in the latest few things, Monster Hunter Stories 2, those just came out. Lego Horizon Adventures on everything. On everything. Now, Sony probably said don't put it on Xbox. The Marvel Capcom Fight Collection, that is the shocker to me. Romancing the Saga 2, Revenge of the Seven, Famager, Komachi Yotaro, Komatsubuski, Ghost Fleet and Lost Heroes, Phantom Fairy Tale 2, like Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Oh, shit, Phil, you missed out on that one too. Jesus. Fighting Force Collection. Listen, some of these are, I'm not going to be like, oh man, we're in trouble now. Like, listen, some of these, hey. But it's the thing is that it is the perception of just, there's some big games, there's some significant games on here, like the Monster Hunter, the Marvel vs. Capcom. Lego, I could see Sony being, nah, don't worry, dude, on that one. But the perception here is like, yo, Phil's running his mouth about we're giving more opportunities for developers with Game Pass, with all the options and the choice.
You're my #1 customer.
And Gamer's Choice and all this stuff. We got all this going on. We got Game Pass. If you don't want Game Pass, buy your games. We have an Xbox ecosystem on PC. We could put your game on our console. We got 2 consoles. We got a most powerful one. We got a weaker one. So we have this audience. We also have cloud. If you want to put it in Game Pass, give it accessible to more. Like all these sales pitches, all this stuff. But there's still games skipping your platform. And what's crazy is they're everywhere. They're Epic Store, Steam Store, Switch, PlayStation. And I think it is like a mix of multiple things. I think it's the install base, the sales of the console. I think it is dire. I think that the sales of the Xbox console, we've seen it from estimates. It is selling. It's on levels of the original Xbox when it first started. Like they're trailing behind last gen, which was their worst gen. Phil said, "We've lost last gen." Right? Phil said, "We lost the worst generation." If last generation was losing and you're selling worse this generation than last generation, what the hell do you call this generation?
Sir, do we get to win this time?
And you came out this generation.
Build a great Project Scarlet. I want people to feel like they can have amazing console experiences they've never seen before, and that they've got the best lineup of content and services of any platform out there. And we're totally focused on that. And I know we have other things going with like coming to PC and xCloud, but I'll say that being a leader in console is something that the team is committed to doing. And we're not building this program to try to aim for second place. We were going to build it aiming for first place, and that's what I want to hit.
One of the other things,
he was coming out to win it. So if that was your ambition, you didn't enter this generation with like, yo, we're coming in as the weak link. No, not a lot of sales. We're gonna be everywhere day one. No. He says we're coming in to win it. He said that we lost the worst generation. So you were coming in to win this. So obviously something has happened. It didn't sell. Darkzone says he sold his Series X and now his PC's his Xbox. Yeah. They sold 28 consoles. Second, he's not aiming for second place, Prince Philip. He's not aiming. JP Loco with the 2, he goes, if it ain't in Game Pass, they won't play it. JP Loco with the 5, he goes, Microsoft trying to blame Sony for Wukong exclusivity to deflect from Microsoft wanting parity between the X and the S. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was from the blogger. Yeah, bootleg. Right? Coming up with some lines. Anonymous boss of the 2, Xbox is dog shit. Guess what? The dogs agree in the Gaming Grindhouse. They agree. The Grindhounds agree. Like, they didn't come in, Sergeant. Like, they didn't come in. Xbox is everywhere. Xbox is everywhere. Like, they were coming in to sell you the Scarlet, to sell you the most powerful Xbox. So, obviously, that didn't pan out. So, again, choice. We're going to give them choice. We're going to give them the most powerful machine. We're going to give them the S. We're going to give them Game Pass. They could choose to be in Game Pass. We're going to choose for them to play on PC day one and Steam. That's where the gamers are. You have the choice. Play it on Steam.
You're my number one customer.
Play it on Xbox. More choice. 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 People made their choice. It's not you. Developers made their choice. It ain't you. So coming off as like, we're giving you choice. We're giving no slimy practices. We're giving you choice. is a lazy way of saying we don't give a fuck. We don't care. Do whatever you want. Buy it, play it, do it. Well, guess what, Phil? People see that. If you don't care, then they don't care. But you got to say, if somebody comes up like, giving you a choice to do whatever you want, and people are not choosing you, you're going to have to do something, right? There's something you need to do. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, look at all these things skipping. The perception is like, if it's skipping and you've given them choice and opportunity, these games are not high-intensive games. Why can't they, put it on the S, put it on the pass. How? Marvel vs. Capcom Arcade Classics, not on Game Pass, not on the S. $40 game, not on Xbox at all. Like, how? And if it is technical issues, are you kidding me? First off, it shouldn't be technical issues because these consoles were made for developers per their launch video. We heard you. So if developers are having issue, where's your Xbox ninjas to go, no, we ain't losing this. You have opportunities for cloud and all. Where? Oh, because is Game Pass the thing? You've created a culture of people that just want stuff in the service and they won't spend anything else outside? But then when I look at it and go, well, wait a second, didn't Capcom release Exo Primal in Game Pass?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you,
Scalability, John Sean. Holy shit, we were telling scalability. I don't get it. I don't get it. You're giving people, come to this, my choice. But they're not choosing you. Then you got to look at yourself and go, what are we doing wrong? We're coming out here saying, buy, you do whatever you want. Here you go. But they're not choosing you. And it's exactly, Lonely Snow, and the perfect example, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. You want to know why? Because they got to always follow that up with reassurance that we are still in it. We're showing that we're still in it. Phil, why do you always have to come out and say Satya is still behind gaming? That show that we are still behind gaming. If you got to keep coming out and trying to say that message, there's a problem. The problem is that you need to reassure people that you're still behind gaming. Right? You got to still come out there and be like, Satya and we're behind gaming. We do this. Well, Microsoft is behind. Why do you have to keep doing that? Your actions should speak louder than your words. You think, right? You got to keep dressing up Satya. Satya, wear this outfit. Pretend you like Halo. Pretend you didn't even know what a Nintendo. Like, just dress up. Pretend, but if you got to keep telling people to reassure them that that's the reason why they even tease the handheld. Why would Sarah Bond tease new hardware in February? Why would Phil, again, have it as a question in Zoinks podcast?
You're my number one customer.
Why are you alluding to a mobile hardware if you're not even selling the shit that's on shelves right now? If the shit you got on shelves right now ain't moving, why are you even talking about a portable Xbox? Why are you even talking about new hardware? Hell, why are you even releasing more expensive Xboxes? You had a Series X down to friggin' $200-$300 over the holidays, fire sale. Santa Claus was stuffing it in people's bags. They're like, I'm like, who's that guy? He's trying to shove an Xbox in your car. Series S's were given away with Verizon grab bags. Now you're coming in with booster at $350 and a stripper, a friggin' stripper version of a goddamn Series X at $600? Strippers edition? You got the stripper. Phil's like, no, what? Greenberg, give me some of that. You got that from the strippers club? Give me that stripper glitter. Let me put that on the Xbox. Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hold on. We need a little bit more stripper glitter. Phil, what are you going to call it? What are you going to call it, Phil? Stripper. No, I can't call it stripper glitter. Well, I'm going to call it a Galaxy Xbox. I'm going to call it a Galaxy Xbox. Phil, what? You know what? It needs a little bit more. Where's the dude with the beard? Get the dude with the beard in here. Get in here. The Xbox Galaxy Special Edition, I'm going to call it. It needs something. Phil, what do you mean it needs something? No, it needs something a little bit more. A little bit more. I need something else. I want the bottom green. I want the bottom green. I want more stripper glitters. More stripper glitter. But Phil, we used all Aaron Greenberg stripper glitter. No, we need more. We need more stripper glitters. I want the, Phil, what are you going to call it? The Galaxy Xbox. Phil, that's what you're going to call it? Yeah. A Galaxy Xbox. A spackle that shit with that stripper glitter. That's the way I like it. Put that stripper glitter on there, Phil. Give me that. Let's go. Put a little bit of oil on that. Put a little bit of oil. There it is. Phil, there it is. Oh my God. Yes. I'm a genius. I want that green bottom. I want stripper glitter all over it. Holy shit, Phil. There it is. Galaxy Black. Strippers Edition. Why? And then doing this and then talking about, oh, a mobile. Phil, stop talking about this stuff. Roach Motel. Like, seriously, like, why are you teasing hardware when you can't even move the shit that's on shelves right now? Oh, there it is. There it is. He is. Be careful. Sorry. I don't get it. You know what they should have done? They should have done a magnet one. The one where it's clear, a clear one. That's what they should do. But I don't know, like, a clear, but I don't even know. We don't need it. Make one about the games, Phil, not stripper glitter version. $700, $600 for the thing. Yeah, when's that coming? But, like, the thing is that if you're not moving the hardware that you got already, you increase the prices with this trifecta of Tweedledee Tweedledums, the Three Stooges right here. You've increased the prices, and now you're teasing a mobile thing, a mobile Xbox, a portable Xbox. Like, what? Stop. Phil, like, you can't even sell the shit that you got. And what did you say? You said what? What, Phil? What did you say? You were here to win it? You were here to win it, right?
Helmet, what's going on? Sanders, what's going on? It's Mega Meg. She's gone from suck to blow. What? They're getting all their air back. Do something. Do something. Do something.
All right, make another console. But if you need, why, and my whole point is why they need to do that. Because they got to show that they're still behind Xbox. They got to dress up Satya, stutter an ass and all, and pretend that he gives a shit about what happens to the console. The problem is they need to keep reassuring people that they are there. That's why they continue to do this. That's why they, like, okay, you're not even selling the stuff. You increase the price of this, and then now you're teasing another Xbox. Like, why are you even... What's crazy is that the PS5 Pro has been written into existence by Mr. Henderson, and not one iota of Sony's mouth. Even when Herman Holtz was on a full friggin' split with the McDonald's headset, didn't even allude to another PlayStation. He's like, son of a bitch, the PlayStation 5 is on store shelves right now. I'm in a full quality split. You go get the PS5 right now. Even in their meeting, when they were asked the tough questions about putting their games on other platforms, no alluding to any new PlayStation 5 Pro ass or whatever they had to do. They didn't say shit. But Phil Spencer teasing a portable Xbox Not once at the February Valentine's Day massacre, but Sarah Bond's Why They Fire People show, and then now again at Shaggy's interview. Stop talking about new hardware when you can't sell the shit that's on store shelves right now. What is the purpose? The purpose is to say, oh, we still believe in the Xbox. We still believe. It's all justification to let people know that they're not leaving. You don't even want, the games are running like ass on Booster, right? You want a portable Xbox? Put a strap on Booster and you'll be fine. This shit can't even run half the friggin' games in 30 frames per second. Booster. I want a portable Xbox. What do you think the portable is going to be? As powerful as the X? My ass. It's going to be as weak as the friggin' goddamn Booster box. The 1440p box. The thing is that if you got to keep using your hardware to justify your existence and the hardware is not selling, there's a problem. Stop with the hardware teasers. You had to get ahead of Sony. Oh, it's Project Scarlet, Project Scorpio. You had to go on the Game Awards stage to announce the Series S, Series X, and Hellblade, which never came out 4 years later. You always looking for exception and justification of your stupid thing. Instead of going there and earning it. Instead of making the games and delivering on the promises that you made.
You're my number one customer.
And delivering the content that you promised and quality and earning their respect. You just want to tell people, respect us because we still believe in gaming. You walk in, it's all cheap talk. Because when it comes down to delivery, you fail. Oh, we took it on the chin. We got knocked in the face and stand up. We took it on the face. I'm sorry. I hear you. The feedback's important. I hear you. Shut up. You're done, Phil. It's time to put the rubber on the road. Now, you set up a promises with that Xbox showcase. Where's the delivery? And stop telling people. Last year, and what's crazy is everybody seems to forget. Grinders. I'll get you, Michael. Everybody seems to forget. But do you forget last year? Remember when Phil, when he told Shaggy, zoinks!
When you get punched in the face, you get back up.
Why are you getting punched in the face to begin with, Phil? Why are you getting punched in the face? Is it because you're not delivering on the promises that you mentioned? Because you talk too much? You shouldn't be getting punched in the face, Phil. You should be delivering quality content with $1 trillion of money behind you. Why are you getting even punched in the face? Because you're not delivering.
I'm curious, would you do anything differently in
games? So I go back and I look and I say, okay, over the last 5 years, what's happened to third-party game sales on our platform?
You run the business, because that's not an insignificant amount
what
of
about
money.
those consoles again, Phil? I need to hear this.
It's a significant amount of money.
Listen.
No, the support we get from the company, and my boss is the CEO of Microsoft, Satya Nadella. Hey, Satya.
Phil's off there.
Stop. Enough.
We are given a ton of leeway to go and run and grow our business. But I'll say the thing that we challenge ourselves to do is to try to do new things. Like, I think if I go back 8 years ago, we said, hey, we're going to go ship all of our games on PC and console, and if you buy one on one, you get it on the other. And I got some reaction from people of, this is the worst decision ever, this is going to be the end of Xbox. We announced Game Pass, and we started doing Game Pass. And I know some people looked at that and said, oh, you're going to teach people that games are free, and you're going to undermine the value in games. And what I can say sitting here today, from our decisions on cloud, on Game Pass, on console, right now, we have more Xbox console users than we've ever had in the history of Xbox.
Oh, really? Because I recall last year, everybody seems to forget. Wasn't last year we are third or fourth or fifth? Let us compete, right? They sucked. All last year. All last year. Right? Let us compete. We need to compete. We're fourth or fifth, right, Sati? We're fourth or fifth. Let us compete. This is about competition, and we need to compete. You suck. You needed to buy Activision in order to stay relevant and compete. Well, what's crazy is you bought Activision and just to put more games on other platforms. Who are you competing with? The way you made it sound is that you were taking this away and you were going to compete. Like, how are you going to compete in the world? And if you suck so bad, then how the hell is Phil going? We are double. We're double. We're doing great. You came off as like, where's Brad Smith's little chart? Where's Brad Smith's chart? Where's his little chart? Where's his little chart? Where is he? A little intern made it for him. The Euro chart. Oh, was it Activision? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Remember his
You're
little
my number one customer.
Remember his little chart? I missed it there. Yeah. Remember his little chart? His little growth chart. There he is. Remember? Let us compete. The European Economic Area market share. Consoles are how many, Phil? And what's crazy is this is market share. This is not just look. What happened? Do you remember all this last year? How bad they were, how they sucked. And I said this. And I was like, you know what? If you remember, how do you come back from a PR stance when you just basically said how bad you suck? Cloud is not growing. We are no market share. We are losing. We need Activision in order to stay relevant. You said you sucked all last year to get this deal to go through. And now you're wondering why you got to go put your shit on other platforms. I said this is and people are like, oh, they're just lying. They're lying. Well, it's a PR nightmare. How do you come back from this? And the first things of this year were, we got to get our money back. You just went and spent it all on strippers. Activision, big booty Bobby strippers. You spent $80 billion on big booty Bobby strippers. And now you're like, yo, we got to go home and we have no money. We got to get our money back. Phil, stop putting shit everywhere. But you just spent a whole year telling people how you suck. We're last, we're fourth, we need to compete. And then you still got to say, well, we're still relevant. Here's hardware. We still care. And I don't know where Phil's getting his numbers from, because according to him, they wouldn't need to buy Activision. They're doing fine. Right, Phil? There you go.
And even when I look at things like the impact of Game Pass, because I watched that and I love Game Pass, like how it showed up in the show today, I think was fantastic. But we also want people to be able to buy games. So I go back and I look and I say, okay, over the last 5 years, what's happened to third-party game sales on our platform? We're up double digits every year over the last 5 years on game sales on Xbox consoles.
Then you should just scrap Game Pass if you're doing so well. If people are buying games, Phil, then man, why do you even need Game Pass then? The last 5 years. Oh, really? In the last 5 years, we're up double digits in game sales. then why do you have a subscription and you are getting people to subscribe for $1 in those 5 years? Why were you so desperate in growing Game Pass and giving it for $1 and a box of Chips Ahoy if people were just buying their games? If people were just buying their games, Game Pass wouldn't even need to include first-party games. Double digits in 5 years. 5 years. Really? Why? You didn't need it. People buying their games, you didn't need it. And if everything was great, then why are they skipping you? Xbox Phil Ness skip. Why are they skipping you? And why you got to dress up Satya like he's a friggin' goddamn... Hey, Satya, wear this halo and read the cue cards. Satya, tell us what you think about Xbox.
Now, why don't we start by talking about why gaming is such a priority for Microsoft?
Thank you so much, Phil. You know, gaming has been key to Microsoft from our earliest of days, right? Our oldest currently supported software franchise is in fact
our game,
Flight Simulator, which we released 3 years before the first version of Windows even. Gaming is fundamentally aligned and woven into our mission as a company. When you talk about Xbox's mission to bring the joy and community of gaming to everyone on the planet, which I absolutely love, this is precisely what I think of when we think about Microsoft's mission, which is to empower every person, every organization on the planet to achieve more. So as a company, Microsoft's all in on gaming. We believe we can play a leading role in democratizing gaming and defining that future of interactive entertainment, quite frankly, at scale. There are really three, I think, areas or key areas.
Leading. He said leading. For those in the back, leading. Not trailing. Not, oh, choose us. Leading. A leader.
Areas where we believe we have incredible competitive advantage. First is our leadership in cloud computing. Second, the resources we have to build out the subscription value and with Xbox Game Pass.
Oh. The value of Game Pass. But Phil, they're buying their games. Why are you going to increase they're buying them. In the last 5 years, they've been buying games. Double digits. Okay.
And third is our overall focus on empowering the creators. And so I'm really excited about the opportunity.
Excuse me. Who? What? Empowering the creators. You mean the ones that are skipping you? Skip? Oh, really? Empowering creators. You mean to choose you? Let's hear those three Satyas.
Empowering the creators. And so I'm really excited to build out the subscription value advantage. First is our leadership in cloud computing. Second, the resources we have to build out the subscription value and with Xbox Game Pass. And third is our overall focus on empowering the creators. And so I'm really excited about the opportunity in gaming.
Double digits. Double digits. In the same interview that Phil says they're up double digits. We got the most Xbox consoles we've ever had. The same interview that he said, hey, I got to crack a few eggs to make an omelet and shut down studios.
Xbox to go play. We've got a broader library of games. The thing I'm starting to see, which I really you get so the cross entitlement stuff is Dark Ages, which definitely has
multi-platform as it has been.
Like it was as simple as that. Xbox players love to be able to play.
Well, all these boxes for us and really Tango specifically, not to disrespect the other studios.
So in the same interview where Phil said how well, double-digit sales, people are buying their games. Our consoles are the most that's ever been. You're doing so well.
You can take the opportunity to address that closure and some of the recent changes in Xbox.
Yeah, the closure of any team is hard, obviously, on the individuals there, hard on the team. And I try to spend all of my focus, as you said, I haven't been talking publicly about this, because right now is a time for us to focus on the team and the individuals. It's obviously a decision that's very hard on them, and I want to make sure through severance and other things that we're doing the right thing for the individuals on the team. It's not about my PR, it's not about Xbox PR, it's about those teams. In the end, I've said over and over, I have to run a sustainable business inside the company and grow, and that means...
And notice that he said sustainable. Sustainable, not successful. Sustainable. A sustainable business, not successful business, not a leading business, a sustainable, which means you had to crack a few eggs in order to keep Xbox afloat. The word sustain. Bill, what are we doing here? And this is where I have the question. What the hell? You're giving people choice. You're doing all this stuff. You did bad in hardware. You're doing all this stuff, but you're still not sustainable. And where is it, Phil? Where? And that's why you said how great you're doing, but you also said you got to run a sustainable business. Really? Because here we go. Here. Who is it? Interview with the Bloomberg. But he said sustainable.
Sometimes I have to make hard decisions that frankly are not decisions I love, but decisions that somebody needs to go make. We will continue to go forward. We will continue to invest in what we're trying to go do in Xbox and build the best business that we can, which ensures we can continue to do shows like the one we just did.
And they clap. Do we pass this again? I'm not like doing sustainable and doing shows like this. You mean releasing games, right? Not shows. Really? So that's what I mean. To do shows like this. Shows. You mean release the games, dude. Not the I don't give a shit about the show. What about the game? Deliver on the games in the show. But in the same interview, he goes on and says how Xbox is doing great. Double-digit sales. But why do you need to keep announcing hardware? Why do you need to keep teasing portable? Why do you need to keep saying how good you're doing, but then the year before how bad you are? Your console sales are dire. You haven't won an MPD ever, even when a frigging Starfield came out. And that's right, Mr. Tense. It's all about the show. The show is a sucker. The show's a bunch of lies and promises. It's a bunch of lies. He needs to deliver on the content of the show. That's what he needs to do. He needs to deliver on the content of that show. He's not. He's talking more about the showpiece. And that's a problem. Hey, get to the show here. My show. Where the hell is this thing? Oh, it's right here. Let me get these super chats here. Go back here. JP Loco with the 2. Microsoft may have wanted it on Game Pass, but devs said no. You know, that thing also came out as well in that discussion there. You know, there was that alluding that if you're not on Game Pass, devs are finding that, hey, if we're not on Game Pass, it's really not worth it to put the game there. Like, that was a kind of a point that was brought up here.
Is sacrificing in order to prop up that model. I don't know the answers to that, right? Interestingly, Edmund, a member of my team, he reached out to about a dozen game makers to ask them, like, how are you feeling about publishing your games on Xbox? And one of the things that came back from a few of those developers was the idea that it's not worth putting your game, and they're smaller game makers, by the way, AA and indie, And they're like, it's not worth putting your game on Xbox unless you have a Game Pass deal, because Xbox consumers are essentially conditioned now to expect their games on Game Pass. So if you're going to port your game to Xbox and expect to make your money back from sales alone, it's probably not going to happen. It's not worth it. The ones that Edmund spoke to.
And listen, that sounds pretty much like that would make sense. Like, if you're not in Game Pass, like, is it even worth to put your $30 game on there? Now, I would say that the guy that put the that shooting game with the toys on there did pretty well. You know, he wasn't on Game Pass, even though he got a lot of hate because he wasn't on Game Pass.
#1 customer.
And had to fight Twitter battles about it not being on Game Pass. He saw success with it, but, you know, he definitely was a more outspoken developer about his game with the toys and the shooters of that. And I forgot the hyper thing. It's a pretty cool game. But he had to go out, and people were saying, this could be in Game Pass, you're going to fail. And that's kind of, you see that. Now, whether they're true, honest people that are doing that stuff to him, and then, or not just grifters or whatever like that on Twitter, I don't know. But the thing is that the conversation's there. And we saw it with the AEW game. They went after them going, what do you mean you're not putting the AEW wrestling in Game Pass? You're going to fail. You suck. You know, put it in Game Pass. This is a Game Pass game. So it has created some sort of aura about buying games and just waiting for them in Game Pass. Because I'm telling you right now, and I always said this, the worst feeling in the world is buying a game and then it shows up in a subscription about the next month. You feel like, oh man, if I just waited, I wouldn't have to. Hey, oh man. And that's kind of like a gut punch moment. It's like, oh. You know, especially if it comes out rather soon, like in the next month or two, and you're like, oh, I didn't even get a chance to even start the game because I've been playing other stuff. And now I could have saved $50, $40, and I could just wait for it to come to Game Pass. It is definitely a different perspective there, considering how aggressive Microsoft has been with Game Pass. If they were more lenient and put games in the pass later on, months later, when it's done its thing, you wouldn't feel that pressure. But the thing is that them being so aggressive and using day one as a premier type lore into the service. What's up, Play Beyond? You know, doing that created this anxiety that it needs to be there day one. And that's right. See, Mash says, like, you know, his understanding the market is Xbox couldn't compete directly. Game Pass was a successful avenue for players and not for sales. To make up Xbox expanding player base to other consoles. Yeah, they were trying to use it as an alternative of growth because people, the buying of the games. And you know what's crazy? That whole Game Pass thing happened after Halo 5. Halo 5 didn't sell the boatloads they were expecting it to be. It sold well, but it didn't blow up, and they had to do a pivot, and they didn't have another Halo lined up. And that's when they changed. But you're right. But that's the thing, the pivot, and that's why I said when Phil goes on and saying about how sales and buy your games, the whole point of Game Pass was growth. It was dollar bill Phil, you know, get on for $1, stack for 3 years, growing. Remember during COVID, they kept saying how many they're growing to 6 million, 5 million, but it was all about growth. Low cost of entry, get in there. Buying games, $70 games was a barrier. It was a barrier. Buying your games was a barrier for gamers. It was a barrier. Buying games, I remember them saying that. Buying games is a barrier. Everybody should have access to the game to click on it and see if they... Barrier. Now, buy your games or subscribe. You change your tune because you got to run now a sustainable business. So obviously, if you put 2 and 2 together, Game Pass was not enough to sustain the Xbox business. So now you're back to promoting people to buy their games. Now you're back to saying, put our games in places where it will sell. And that's the pivot of this year. Because the barrier bit them in the ass. Michael Meridian with the 10. He goes, I'm waiting for the class action lawsuit for the lies. that were told about the Series S I bought. You're not getting that money. Phil spent it on Big Booty Bobby and Activision. Cosmic Hero 270 with the 10. He goes, why does Microsoft expect respect from anyone? And who in God's name will buy an Xbox handheld when Booster runs worse than one? Switch to Steam Deck, heck, even a new PS Portable will destroy this. I know. I agree, Cosmic Hero. They missed their window for a portable device. That shit needed to come out 2 years ago. You do not put out a portable device next to a Switch 2. Especially now they got Metroid. Oh, man. Because guess what? It's not just about the hardware. Nintendo knows the software. Metroid 4 coming out with a Switch 2. Goodbye. Sayonara. Flying off of shelves. They got their launch title. They got their hardware. Goodbye. And what does Microsoft say? Play all your old games on a portable device. Play Sea of Thieves again. Play Fight Sim on a portable Xbox. No, Phil. Where's the new shit? No, delayed. JP Logo with the 5. Can someone link me Zuby's games? Skipping Xbox. Oh, shit. Yeah, that list. But that's the problem. They created a culture that they can't get out of now. That's the issue. They created a culture. Because they went very aggressive with Game Pass. And the problem was the games suffered. Taking it on the chin, putting games out that weren't ready for prime time. Games were incomplete, missing features. That's the issue. Like, it's not Game Pass that killed it. It was the lack of quality games and complete games. It was always an excuse. You know, they didn't do Redfall any favors by shoving it out the door when they heard the feedback. They heard the feedback. Nobody wanted a 30 frame per second game launched on consoles, especially the most powerful console. They spent a month telling you don't do it, and you went ahead and did it and acted surprised and had to go on the Xbox podcast to take it on the chin. The internet was ablaze telling you don't release Redfall at 30 frames on the Series X nonetheless. And you proceeded to do it. Because what? You had a Game Pass? You weren't looking to sell Redfall, obviously, because people were not having it. You leaked it out in a tweet, and the world told you don't do it. It was a month before the game released. They said, don't release the game at 30 frames. Are you kidding me? And you still did it anyway and waited till October to put a 60 frames per second on it. And you burnt so many bridges that people, when Starfield came out, people were burnt out. They're just like, oh, fuck, whatever. It's 30 frames. Oh, okay, whatever. The sandwiches, that's the reason why. Halo missing out on the campaign stuff. The campaign was the thing that was in Game Pass. And that was the thing that they abandoned. The free-to-play Battle Pass, they let that shit go out there. But the campaign, the thing that was supposed to have the quote-unquote sandbox. Where are the day one guns? The dude that said day one left on day one. These are the reasons why Xbox is in the state that it's in now. It's the games and the lack of trust that they harnessed because they didn't deliver on the quality that they shown and they promised. And now they're in a position of where they are. They have to re-justify that they're in this. We're doubling down. We're in it. We're in it. Here's more hardware. Look at us. Look at us. Look at the baby. Look at the baby. We're all doing it. We're doing it. And Phil's just like, I got to sustain the business. And he had to let go studios. And now they're banking on Call of Duty. And this is the one thing I was saying about Game Pass and stuff. In a year where Phil's saying, buy your game, sustainment of the business, why wouldn't you just put Call of Duty out there and sell the friggin' game and make your money back? Why would you double and triple down again on Game Pass? This was a perfect pivot point for you to go, hey guys, you know what? We said day one from our first party studios, it'll be there. Fable will be there. Gears will be there. But you know what? Activision, Call of Duty, that's gonna be for sale for now. Just give a little bit of a break and try something different. Give yourself a little bit of an out. You don't need to throw that shit in Game Pass day one. Hold the line. Hold the phone for 1 year at least. See how it goes. Nope. Phil went in there, noggin included, and said, let's put in Game Pass. Call of Duty day one. But Phil, we put Sea of Thieves on PlayStation and it sold. But Phil, Call of Duty will just sell. We don't need it in Game Pass. No, we need to. So that's why I'm convinced they're increasing the price. Because I don't think they would have let Phil to put it in there. But this was a perfect opportunity for them to kind of readjust. But they didn't. And they doubled and tripled down now. And now the problem is now you set the precedent. Every Call of Duty ever made will be in Game Pass. There you go. Congratulations. Congrats. And that's the problem. You didn't give yourself an out. You had an opportunity. Same thing with Starfield. Like, you had an opportunity to rethink the strategy, but you doubled down. And look what happened to Starfield. Starfield had sales the first month. The console went to second. Oh, wow. Great games do sell consoles. Or well-marketed games or hyped games do sell consoles, right? But then what happened? It dropped off the face of the earth. It went bloop. Because your initial people will buy the game. Call of Duty is going to sell. It's going to chart. The problem is the second and third tiers. The sustainability of a game selling. The quote, semi-casuals, the casuals, the word of mouth. Look at how Helldivers just kept rolling. It sold. The hardcore, the people that knew, they bought it. Then all of a sudden the second wave bought it. The third wave, the fourth wave. And now people who don't even know what the hell a game is like, yo, I got to check this out. People are playing this. The third and fourth. Those are the people that Microsoft is missing out on. They're missing out on the second and third waves, the things that sustain a game. When it gets down to the level of a semi-casual, a person that don't play every day, a person that don't play every month, those are the people that you get your bigger sales with, because those are the people that are going out there and saying, oh, this is something I'm missing out of. Give me that FOMO. The problem is when Game Pass is in there, you get those initial sales and all the subsequent shit. I guess I will click on it in Game Pass. Not a sale. I guess I'll just click on this download. Not a sale. Oh, my friend said I should try this game out. Not a sale. Click on in Game Pass. So the second and third waves and fourth waves of game sales don't happen with Game Pass. That's why Starfield had just dropped. There was no second and third waves of people buying the game. But when word of mouth transcends, because that is the biggest sales pitch. You look at influencers, it's all word of mouth. It's, yo, I'm checking out this game. Like, even here, if I'm just a normal person in the chat, or even me just going, hey, guys, I just checked out this game. Go try it. You know, here's some gameplay. I've been doing this. If people are like, oh, well, you know what? I'm going to try it. That's the second and third tiers. And if you just, oh, check it out in Game Pass. I didn't know about it. That's where they're missing out on the sales. And that's what they missed out on. And that's why these games launching Game Pass, they don't have legs. Sales legs, at least, because anybody, I'll try it out. Exactly, I'll try it out. And then you talk about sustainability. He says $70 game, I'll take it. But you had opportunities to pivot. You had opportunities to kind of, let's think about this. And he didn't. And now they just basically said Call of Duty's in there. I'm going to probably buy Call of Duty because I want to play it. But the people that really don't care about Call of Duty, they'll check it out. Will they buy a battle pass? Who knows? But that's the banking that they're trying to do. Oh, well, we'll get them in Game Pass and we'll make money on the Battle Pass. Like, okay, good. Try it. But the problem is that they set the precedent now. It's always going to be there every single year, annually. And good luck with that. But what I don't understand is, like, you talk a big game. You're selling. Your console's doing fine. You're double downing on services. You're doing this stuff. Why are they skipping you? Why are we revisiting this stuff like the original Xbox? Like, if you recall the 360, the big turnaround of the 360 was that we were getting PlayStation games day and date. We were getting games that would launch exclusively on PlayStation and come later to Xbox. The biggest announcement I remember was crazy. Was like Final Fantasy 13 was coming day and date. That was like a huge one more thing. Final Fantasy was going to be on an Xbox the same day it's on a PlayStation. The big announcement of GTA 4 wasn't just the DLC, but it was the fact that GTA 4 was going to launch the same day as PlayStation. Those were the big holy shit moments of the 360.
Number one customer.
Games that would traditionally launch only on PlayStation were coming to Xbox the same day. Because traditionally Xbox got it later because they prioritized the PlayStation because of the install base. But Xbox earned that install base and respect by jumping a year early. And they were able to get the games that were traditionally on there, Metal Gear Solid, the same day. That was big deal. And now we're back to, well, Wulong not coming to Xbox. Why? Oh, it's because they had to get performance issues. And then, now they're saying, oh, it's because they said here, now Black Myth Wukong, they initially said it was they were trying to get optimization, it will come later. And now we're excited for the launch of Black Myth Wukong on the Xbox. And we're working with Game Science to bring the game to our platform, to our platforms. I guess other platforms? I don't know. We can't comment on the deals made by our partners with other platform holders, but we remain focused on making Xbox the best platform for gamers, and great games are the center of that. So now, people were speculating that it was optimization, because that's what they said in their other tweet. But now they're saying this whole thing where we can't comment on the deals made by our partners with other platform holders is making it look like Sony got a little exclusivity on here. But I don't know. If Sony got exclusivity on here, they would traditionally put under timed exclusivity available for other platforms, or they will kind of indicate that when they showed the game or market it as such. Like, why would you pay for timed exclusivity and not market it? Explain that to me. If Sony, as Shaggy would say, zoinks, money-hatted Wukong, then why wouldn't they say timed exclusive? I know if I spent a few $1,000s or $1 million and saying, Wulong will be coming to my platform first, you bet your horse's ass I would be advertising that.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit,
no. Oh, no.
activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate.
So I don't know. It was shown at their show. Like, it was shown at the thing. It was marketed, but it didn't say when it revealed about it. And what's crazy is that we covered this already. But this is their comment from the bootlegs. And if you go back here, because remember, I got the tapes or the receipts, whatever you want to call them. Let's go way back. We're going way back in time. Back in time. All the way back to Sony Showcase, back in time. Back in time. And what did they say before? Before Phil Ness. We're going back, man. This is way back. A lot of stuff happened. A lot of stuff happened. I'll find it. Summer Bowls Fest. Smuggling Grapes. Jeff Keighley. A little bitter about his show. He didn't like what was going on. And we got our Wukongs. Well, somebody has a link. It will save some time. They'll send it to me. Where is this it? Is that her old split thing? What the hell is that thing? I'm gonna have that. Now to search for it. It was optimization, they said. Right? Because Bootleg said that. But then we're gonna go back. What was it? Optimization on the Xbox. Skip! Let me finish, Skip! Huh. For me. Oh. So the comment was from Xbox, a Microsoft spokesperson. So let's put that shit in context here. Bootleg got it from a Microsoft spokesperson. So it wasn't from the developer. So correct me on that. I wasn't aware of that. I just saw the clip. So Microsoft spokesperson commented on why and says, we're excited for the launch and we're working with the game science to bring the game to our platform. That may expect, hey, we're working with them optimization wise. They said, we can't comment on the deals made by our partners on with other platform holders, but we can remain focused on making Xbox the best platform for this. So maybe they're like, hey, we can't say where they're putting that game. We're just making it best. But this was from a Microsoft spokesperson. So that's just, I want to clarify that. It was from a Microsoft spokesperson that said it. It wasn't from them on that one. But then, where is optimization? There's the delay. I just want, but then the developer said, because that's where they got, where is it? Damn it, yeah. Oh, damn it. See, look at the Windows pop-up crap. This is their initial quote. That it was delayed for optimizations. So the developer said, we are currently optimizing the X Series X and S version to meet our quality standards. So it won't release simultaneously with other platforms. We apologize for the delay and aim to minimize the wait for Xbox users. We'll announce our release date as soon as it meets quality standards. So the developer said that it's not meeting our quality standards of this. Then Microsoft responds in saying that, hey, we're working with the Wukong and working to bring it to all platforms. So we're working with them. We can't comment on the deals made by our partners. That's the key right there. Deals made by our partners with other platform holders, but we remain focused on making it there. So they kind of allude to working with them to bring it to their platform, but the deals made by our partners on other platforms, that's the key point that the Microsoft person said. So, but you want to know what? Regardless of all this stuff, it's still an Xbox skip. It's still skipping it. Because that's the thing, as a gamer, who the fuck? Is it optimization? Is it a deal? Irregardless, of what the hell it is, Xbox ain't getting it on day one.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit.
Why?
Activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate.
That's the problem. Why? Bootleg is trying to make it look like Sony money had it. The developer said, we're not getting optimizations on it. Regardless of all that shit, it's still not coming out on Xbox on day one. And with the laundry list of other games that are not coming to Xbox at all. Why? Phil, you were talking a big game out there, headset on. We give you the choice. They're cheering your name. They're screaming your name, passing kidney stones. They love you. Oh, they love you, Phil. They love it. They love you. You were out on stage with Shaggy Doo. You were out there. Zoinks! Herman Hulst wasn't there. Bowser wasn't out there talking Nintendo. Nobody out there. Phil, you were on stage exposed to fans, telling them the real deal about sustainability. Taking it on the chin, getting slapped in the face and standing up. You got you got Booty out there talking his shit. Saying how to crack a few eggs. Blaming Shinge Mikami for leaving. Tango Gameworks as the reason why you had to close them down. Oh, but you made sure they had enough time to put that shit on PlayStation, right, Booty? Dirty ass cheeks. So what is it? Is it performance issues? Is it a deal made by Sony? Either way, Phil, it's your fucking fault. You should have signed the deal to make it an Xbox exclusive or a timed exclusive, if that's the deal. You should have went there and made sure that the Xbox is a platform that developers can optimize for. They shouldn't have technical issues. That's your problem. You develop bogus-ass hardware. These are your problems. And if Sony is money-hatting and being slimy, well, they getting it. Xbox ain't. And when is it coming out? Who knows? If Sony if Bootleg, the blogger, now he's an investigator. The blogger got told by a spokesperson about deals. Well, don't you think Sony will be like, hey, it's a 6-month deal, a 4-month deal, a 1-year deal if they made a real deal? Because they put it underneath their things when they showed their games. But the developer didn't say it was a deal with Sony. It's not. I think it's on PC as well. But there's always issues with Xbox. Like I said, it's tough being green. There's always issues. There's always a taking on the chin. We thought Redfall was 20 points higher than this one. There's always this taking on the chin. There's always an excuse. There's always some sort of, oops, I did it again. Brittany Phil. Oops, I did it again. Oops. Cosmic Hero with the 10. He goes, I have no confidence in Call of Duty now. Not that Microphalia owns them. If this doesn't work, Phil has to be fired. This can't keep happening. That's why Phil panicked on live air. Oh, yeah, he did. No. Just buy your games. Buy your games. It helps us, helps the developer, and you can subscribe. Shout out to Ron M. Gifted members. Shout out to Ron M. for 5 grinders, gaming grinders. Get him in there. Use those emojis. Damn right. Get in there. But yeah. No, I saw. Wait a second. I don't know if it went away. I thought I saw Mash. Mash, thank you again. I think you gave 5 members as well. Thanks, Mash. I don't. It's not showing up on my thing here, but I thought I saw it as I was passing by there. But thank you, if you did. Phil Spears. Oops, I missed it again. Oops, I missed it. There's always an excuse. There's always like, oh yeah, it's the console, it's performance, and we like it's. And again, if they said it was optimization issues, we've heard this before. Baldur's Gate, yep, getting to run split screen on the S. It's like we haven't heard this before. Like we've heard this before. And then, so again, I don't know. But the developer said performance optimization. And then Microsoft spokesperson said, we're trying to bring it to our platform. But regardless, Xbox gamers don't get it on day one. But Phil cares about you. He hears you. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, Mash, if you did, but thank you if you did. I didn't see it. I thought I saw the 5 members, but I'm not seeing it on the thing. But thanks, Ken. But it's just to deliver the games. And then here we go again. More executives doing interviews. Now this one wraps up with Matt Booty. A Booty interview. We haven't had a Booty interview in a long time. There it is. Ask Matt Booty about the studios, which is incredible. Is that they asked Sarah Bond first and Matt Booty last. Matt Booty oversees all the studios. Matt Booty got the last interview about closing Tango Gameworks. Sarah got day one smack in the face. They gave it to that poor lady. But Booty, he's like, oh man, Booty. Let's hear what he has to say. Oh, Booty, talking that shit.
And that Booty Blues coffee has gone cold, and you made Xbox lose their way with Halo. Stinky tears and spreading gold, trash finger strikes again. Yeah, blue.
Matt Booty Blues. Coffee has gone cold.
Coffee has gone cold, and he made Xbox lose their way with Halo. Stinky tears and spreading blue. Trash finger strikes again.
There he is. All right, Matt Booty, let's see what you're talking that shit. He goes, I think the thing is to be considered is that for us, it is much as forward-looking situation as much as it is looking back, emphasize back on one certain game. There's a lot of things that go into the success of a game. Oh, this is the thing that they asked Sarah Bond and she couldn't answer. So, Booty, you're going to explain it. What leadership do you have? What creative leadership do you have? Oh, wait, there's difference. There's what leadership do you have? I would say you, Matt Booty. What creative leadership do you have? Is the team the same team that shipped something successful previously? And we have to look at all those things together and then ask ourselves, are we set up for success going forward? And while there may have factors and situations that previously led to success, they may not all be in place as you look for what you're going to do forward. His comments seem to refer to the leadership changes at Tango Gameworks over the past year with Shinge Mikami in 2023. Well,
And that Booty Blues coffee has gone cold, and you made Xbox lose their way with Halo. Stinky tears and spreading gold, trash finger strikes again.
so Booty talking that bullshit. So, Booty, let's talk about it. What creative leadership, what leadership do you have? Is the team the same team that shipped something successful before? Well, Booty, I got something for you. Let's talk about them. Ready? Here we go. Right down the list, grinders. This is where Bootleg doesn't do his bullshit interview and trying to make excuses. Oh, it's because Shinge left. All right, move on. Get ready. Bootleg Jez.
Move on. Nothing to see here. Please disperse. Nothing to see here.
Windows Central reporting coming to you. All right, Booty, let's talk about it. Let's go. I got you. Rod Ferguson left the coalition after Gears 5. What leadership do you have? What creative leadership do you have? Is the same team. Coalition don't have Rod Ferguson. Well, wait. I'll give you one better. Tree for Tree. 343. Bonnie's gone. What creative leadership do you have? Bonnie. She gone. 343. Their leadership changed. What? Forward thinking. What's going on with Halo? They didn't even ship something successful. Leadership didn't change over at the leadership didn't change over at Arcane Austin. The leadership stayed the same. So that wasn't a leadership thing. Arcane Austin was still intact. They were still working on the game. Hell, they gave out refunds. There you go. True Virgil got his refund. Bite Ass Edition. Give me $100 back. So why did you shut down Arcane then? Did they have a head? Did they have a leadership change? They were trying to fix the game that you rushed out. That you took full responsibility about. Really? So everybody wants to talk about Tango Gameworks and Shinge. Well, using Booty logic, then why did Arcane Austin get shut down then? Their leadership didn't change. Their leadership was intact. And actually, you forced them to shoot out Redfall. Huh. Here you go, Booty Blues. Coffee has gone cold. Matt Booty. Speaking about Redfall. Right? Matt Booty Blues. Windows Central reporting with all the friggin' ads all over the place. Jesus. It's like a friggin' goddamn horse circus. Sometimes a team can get a little bit of out tunnel vision around here, and management can have an opposite problem. Tunnel vision, he said. Additionally, Booty stated that standard internal practices, mock reviews, bug reports, play testing were executed before release. However, Booty claims that tunnel vision detrimentally impacted Redfall. Sometimes a team can get a little bit of tunnel vision around their game, and sometimes management can have the opposite problem where they may be zoomed in a bit too far. I mean, hands-off ass-first development, right, Booty? That's right. We had people play the game, mock interviews, and I think the team was so committed, there's a little bit of tunnel vision. But Matt Booty says he didn't casually redirect the blame and accountability for Redfall and stated that the onus, or anus, Booty saying anus, the onus was ultimately on himself.
The Matt Booty Blues, coffee has gone cold, and you made Xbox lose their way with Halo. Stinky tears and spreading gold, trash finger strikes again.
The onus was on himself and ZeniMax head James Leder. He went on to commend the years of work that Arcane Austin poured into the project. and suggested that moving forward, Xbox and ZeniMax will learn from the events.
Oh no! We suck again!
So are we blaming Shinge leaving Tango is why they shut them down? Because that logic does not fit with Arcane Austin that nobody seems to ask about. Bootleg. All Windows Central, where's your reporting? Well, you got your head so far up goddamn Windows AI ass, you can't think straight. This is your end, Matt Booty Blues. Booty, you said you were responsible for Redfall, so why did Arcane shut down? You did it. His comments seem to refer to the leadership changes at Tango. Excuse me? Excuse me? The Matt Booty Blues.
Oh no! We suck again!
Like, I don't get it. So we're just going to say nothing to see here. Shenge left, that's why. Well, nobody cares to ask about why Arcane Austin got shut down. Right? Yo, thank you, Mesh, for the 10 VIPs in the house. That's right. Thank you so much, Mesh. Appreciate it. So, like, stop making excuses. You have and now I'm going to give you another one. Here we go. What leadership do you have? What creative leadership do you have? Is the team the same team? Well, you know what? Let's go mosey on down. Let's go mosey on down. Watch, mind the dogs. Excuse me, dogs, get away. I got to talk to somebody. Let's go ask the initiative. What leadership do they have? They got Bootleg Studios, Crystal Dynamics helping them. Excuse me. Talking about turnover, the studios have been in a disarray. How many people have left these studios? These studios are not the same. Let's go ask an initiative. Let's go see if they updated their website, actually, while we're on here, grinding. Over 250 people. Hit that freaking like button. Let's go see the initiative updated their website now that they showed gameplay for Perfect Dark. Let's go, initiative. Let's see you flexing. Initiative website. Let's go. Let's go. Initiative active. There we go. Initiative. Let's go, baby. You must have updated that website. Let's go. I want it. I want it. There we go, initiative. Let's see the flex. Let's see the flex, initiative. Let's see. Let's see the what? Grinders. Hot off the presses. Hot off the presses. Let's go. The over and under. I'm looking at the initiative. They just announced. Hold the phone. The initiative just announced and showed gameplay to Perfect Dark. The initiative just announced gameplay and the Perfect Dark. A third time, the initiative just shown gameplay of Perfect Dark from the Xbox showcase. Put a 1 in chat if you think the website is updated with the new gameplay and new details of Perfect Dark. I will give you some thinking music. Here you go.
Wait, just wait till E3 there will be a showcase, but I can't say when all our games need help. Bootleg Studios helping with Perfect Dark. Give me your subs, give me your money worth.
Real gameplay, by the way. Phil confirmed. Real gameplay. Did the initiative update their website with the brand new Perfect Dock?
Xbox's hands of SS first development. My name is Matt Booty. Here is your coffee order. 2 creams, 1 sugar.
Let's see. Initiative's website. You shown gameplay. Phil said it was gameplay. He was on Zoink's podcast. Zoinks? Shaggy, he said that he put the real gameplay with Perfect Dock. Oh my god, it's the real gameplay. Zoinks? Yeah. Now let's see. Perfect Dock. The initiative's website. Let's see. Oh, play trailer. There we go. We got Perfect Dock. Let's see. Play trailer. Oh, here it is. The gameplay. Zoinks? Zoinks? This is the OG trailer for 2019. 2020. Well, maybe there's more detail on their website. Let's learn about their studio.
You idiots! You captured the stunt doubles!
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit,
no. Oh, no.
activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate.
Means when I think about Xbox, I'm going to think about quality games. We have work to do there. We haven't done our best work over the last few years with our first-party output. I've
That's always been a hit on the company on that. Whenever I hear some criticism.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say always. Like I think we've gone through times.
Not to
where we've
throw
done
mud on you, but I have to know that's a fair. I think it's something fair to say.
It is. It is fair to say, and.
Why does the initiative look like a ghost town? No update on Perfect Dock. Nothing. Nothing. Where's the new gameplay trailer and the details of Perfect Dock? That was all gameplay. Phil.
Verify this. When I saw it, I said, this is the one that Ryan's going to love. Because we know his love for Spy. And I said, this is the one. And just so proud of the team. And it really just came together so well. And, I mean, a cool little story. Daryl had our other studio heads down at the studio just yesterday and walked through that same section in-game to show them, like, this is a game being played. And I love seeing our community of creators coming together that way.
Well, another, the one more thing, which we were all...
Oh, really? Hey, Gallagher, update your friggin' website. Where's that wonderful gameplay trailer? The initiative still, this is their website, the initiative. But you want to know what? Obviously, maybe the initiative is not the one that's working on it. We know Bootleg Studios is working on it. Crystal Dynamics with Times Square Spider-Man. We know that, right? That's who the real people are. So let's go to Crystal Dynamics and see if that's where Perfect Dock is. Oh, there it is. And it's not on there either, motherfuckers. Holy Spirit, activate!
Sir.
Spoilers!
Did we get the win this time?
Where is it? They got freaking Whiplash on their past project. Where is it? Let's see, more project. Perfect Dock. Where are you? Where are you, Perfect Dock? Come on. Where are you? You just had a real gameplay trailer, quote unquote, fingers in the air, real. Are we hiding you? God damn it. Booty Trash Finger. Yeah, it's coming out. Yeah, good job. Whose fault is it?
Touch the sky. Oh yeah, booty bounce, trash finger quality. Ooh yeah, Game Pass got my back, don't you see? Booty bounce, trash finger quality.
Maybe it's all the way down here. Dude, they go, oh, yeah, it's coming out. It's coming out. Yeah, Jack. Yeah, Jack. Yeah, it's coming. Yo, I'm on Crystal Dynamics website. They went all the way back to 1996. November 14th, the original Tomb Raider. And we still don't have evidence that Perfect Dark is even being developed by their ass. We got Power Wash somewhere to crossover sons of bitches. Projects for Crystal Dynamics. Where is Perfect Dark? Who's making this friggin' game? Is it Bootleg Studios, the initiative? I click on it. Who's making this game? We got coffee machines. Let's see. Oh, look. They got 3 fucking microwaves over there at the initiative. And a full-ass stove. There you go, yeah. Gallagher, look. Dude, they got friggin' 3-ass microwaves. They got full-range stove, full-ass refrigerator. We got fucking 3 coffee machines.
Number 1 customer.
Booty refills every day. Who's making the coffee? This is set up. Booty comes in there and he starts making like the goddamn delivering Starbucks. You just shown Perfect Dark. You have it here. You have the original trailer. Crystal Dynamics. I'm on their projects. Where is Perfect Dark? More projects. Every Tomb Raider ever made. We're going back to 96. Now let's go past. What's good? Bootleg Avengers. There's Times Square Captain America. Project Snowblind. Is Perfect Dark somewhere? Somewhere, Perfect Dark. Where are you? Who's making this game? But Phil said it was real. Booty says leadership. And what have you done for me lately? Who's making this friggin' game? What was that real gameplay? 3 microwaves. Gallagher had them over there. He had them all sitting in the friggin' the initiative's chairs. Come look at the real gameplay. Let me show it to you. What happened? SN Kev, man with the 2, he goes, so you play as the cameraman in Perfect Dark. Yeah, exactly. Where? Who's making Perfect Dark? Where is that trailer on their websites? Where I could find more information about what Joanna Dark is, what the game is going to be. We have the same update. The initiative, I don't think the initiative is real. I think it's a friggin' closet. But here we come back to Booty. What leadership do you have? What creative team you have? Is the team the same team? Booty took it on the chin and in the ass. He said that he was the fault of Redfall. So why are we saying Shinge leaving is the reason why the studio got shut down over a year before? They're a shell. I don't know what they are. Gotta see. Wait, let me see something. Yo, this is friggin' whack. Why the hell? No, they gotta have it. Yeah. Playground Games, which by the way, their website's pretty fire. Playground Games has Fable. Here you go. Last post was September 30th, 2020. Somebody got to update their shit. They've shown Fable twice since then. No update on Fable, though. They showed Fable. The last update for Fable on their website is from 2020. But it's there, though. Thank goodness it's there. Perfect Dark, man. Crystal Dynamics don't have on their website. Yo, this guy got balls? What's going on here? Yo, Playground Studios game looks like an Old Navy goddamn, an Old Navy website. I thought I'm going to buy some shirts. The Playground Games. I turned it, I was like, is this Macy's? Is this Macy's.com? What do we do? Playground games. I was like, is this JC Penney's? Like, is this the summer polo outfits? But yeah, the last update is 2020. Grind this. When are these games coming out? Dude, I don't know the freaking JCPenney catalog. I'm like, is this video games? Seriously, I put it up. I'm like, is this is Old Navy? Dude, best places to work in 2020. What happened in the last 4 years? A booty clap. Oh.
Prepare ship! Prepare ship for ludicrous speed. Fasten all seatbelts. Seal all entrances and exits. Close all shops in the mall. Cancel the free-range circus. Secure all animals in the zoo.
Dude, this is Playground Games. Let's find out what the games are. Selling honey, Playground selling shirts. Yo, wild times. But at least they got Fable there, updated in 2020. Good job, guys. Yeah, the game is like 4 levels in. There we go. Well, at least Fable is there. It's real. Back to the booty clap. But yeah, so if you want to... Let me stop. Yo, if you want to say it's because they left, like the guy left after Hi-Fi Rush, and they wanted to make a sequel. So the team... Is the team the same that shipped something successful previously? Well, Booty, I could say yes. Creative leadership do you have? Yes, because they've taken Hi-Fi Rush and making a sequel to it. So Shinge left, but they still had the passion to make Hi-Fi Rush too. So I wouldn't see... I think that this is cap, that they're trying to relate this to say, oh, it's because Shinge left, that's why they shut the studios. But then why did they shut down Tango Game? Then why did they shut down... why they shut down Arcane Austin? They were all in the middle of projects. Arcane Austin was making the other components to the game. They still never delivered on the DLC. Tango Gameworks wanted to make a sequel to Hi-Fi Rush. They shut them down. So I still don't think we have a proper answer as to why these studios shut down. But again, the one thing we do know is that Phil had to shut them down to give you shows like the showcase that you just had. That's the only thing that came out of his mouth. In order to give you shows like that, he needed to crack a few eggs. And Tango and Arcane were those eggs. And we know that he has to run a sustainable business. So in order for Xbox to be sustained, and in order for Xbox to have shows like that, Tango and Austin had to go. That's the only facts that we have. This bullshit from Trashfinger, that's all general stuff. Because you can't take that logic and compare it to why even 343 still around. Initiative is a ghost town. No, there's no marketing. You talk about marketing. Aaron Greenberg with his glitter-coated ass. Mr. Marketing himself. There's no evidence of Perfect Dark anywhere to be found on the developers' websites. Crystal Dynamics, nor the Initiative of the new, quote, gameplay. Fable hasn't updated their websites. That's marketing. Your studio should be promoting the games that they're working on, don't you think? That should be where the source of information should come from. Not from some snuff piece or some bullshit. The devs talking about their games. Like, wouldn't you think Perfect Dark finally revealed gameplay? Scream from the rooftops. Have that trailer as soon as you boot up Crystal Dynamics website and the Initiative's website. Fable has had 2 trailers already. Playground Games got pictures of people playing with clay and doing paper airplanes, rather than showing the new gameplay of Fable. These are video game developer studios. Like, show the projects that they're working on. Especially Perfect Dark is nowhere to be found. You got the Xbox showcase and nothing else. Exactly, Monty, when they're already revealed. See, Mash says about nothing more than marketing. Nothing is more than marketing. You just, like, you think the developer's like, hey, we finally got to show Perfect Dark gameplay. Man, I would have that front page. Click on here. Here's our YouTube. Click on our website to find out more. Have an article describing what was just shown. Joanna Dark is going to be using her infiltration and sneaking abilities with AI that we have had in the system. That's like, you know, all this kind of stuff. Fable is going to have an epic adventure where you're going to explore and have interact with characters and your bot, and everything's going to change. And here's the gameplay that we just shown. If you had this gameplay, quote unquote, in-engine gameplay, why is it not being broadcasted, and especially on their websites of these developers that announced their game? That's part of the marketing. Simple. More, and even describing what they announced. What are you seeing in the video? Nothing. And tell me again, buy your games. Buy your games. Buy your games. And I have to say, market your games. Market your games. Market your games. You ain't doing any of that stuff. Do whatever you want. I don't care. Well, we don't care either. Thanks a lot, Phil. Signing off. So those are the tidbits. The bitty bitties. Anything. Crystal Dynamics goes all the way back to the original Tomb Raider with no mention of Perfect Dark at all on Crystal Dynamics' website. That's sus as hell. Where is it? If you go to Crystal Dynamics' website and initiative, there's nothing update, nothing on Perfect Dark. They showed that same trailer with no gameplay. Well, if you're listening, Phil Ness, update your shit. And Grinders, hit that like button. The Grindhouse is back in session. And I want to thank everybody for a terrific show. Hit that like button. Share it out. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much for the awesome the super chats, the members. We're almost there. I think we just hit with the Masters 10 and the other one. That's 15 members. I think we have enough for a new emoji. I needed 14. So I will check on there. I got to update the new VIPs. But shout out to everybody out there. The Platinums and Ultimate Grinders, we're rocking. We got over 13 or so there. We have 160-something members rocking over there, man. And, more music coming your way, Gaming Grinders. So I want to thank you again, Ultimate Grinders, for that. And hit that like button on your way out. And we will be...
means when I think about Xbox, I'm
heading out with the circus of Phil Ness. Thank you again, Grinders.
Yeah, that's always been a hit on the company.
I missed you.
Some criticism.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say always. Like, I think we've gone through times
Not to
where
throw mud on you, but now you have to know that's a fair. I think it's something fair to say.
It is fair to say. And what you just played?
Everything would turn around. It's just not true that if we go off and just
build great games, all of a sudden you're going to see console share shift in some dramatic way. We lost the worst generation to lose in the Xbox One generation, where everybody built their digital library of games.
I'm here.
Enough! Stop! Enough! Stop! Stop! Enough! Stop! Enough! Enough!
I'm a little cuckoo gaga.
Very best work in gaming. It's a core business for us.
Stop! Enough!
Thank you again, Grinders. Have a good weekend. Keep it locked here, Gaming Grindhouse. Talk to you later.